Watercolor comes in multiple different forms, but did you know that it also comes in powder form? I just recently learned this, so come along with me as I try them out. Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. Today we are checking out Brusho Crystal Color from Colorcraft. I got this pack on Amazon and it comes with 12 different colors. The colors that it comes with are purple, turquoise, black, yellow, orange, ultramarine, emerald green, brilliant red, leaf green, scarlet, lemon, and dark brown. I will leave links in the description box below for this and all the other products that I use in today's video, including this Canson watercolor pad. This is 140-pound paper, 11 by 15 inches, and it is very, very budget friendly. Because we are using such large paper, I'm using a large 2-inch flat wash brush so that I can wet my paper quickly and thoroughly. I'm also going to be using a size 12 round brush. This one is from Emma LaFave, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this in 1 second. First, we're going to wet the page thoroughly. These powders are very dry and absorbent, so you want to make sure there's plenty of water. Here, I'm using my round brush, dipping it into the pigment, and then tapping it out onto the page. Look at that color explode. Then I'm wiping the powder off on a dry cloth, because if I wet my brush, I'm not going to be able to switch pigments. Next, we're doing emerald green, again dipping the brush in and then just tapping it out onto the page. Look at this, absolutely gorgeous. Now, because the powders are very absorbent, like I said, you may have to spray your paper before continuing. Next is lemon, and then turquoise is the only color in this pack that has a sandy consistency. Instead of being a powder, it's more like sand, like little tiny rocks. So the brush technique was not working for this color, so I just dumped it out on the page. Now, I used way too much water. Obviously, you can see the ocean in the center of my paper, so if you use these, just use a little bit less water than I did. Moving on to the second paper, this is where we swatch out the orange, brilliant red, yellow, and dark brown. Now, look at the way the color just takes over the paper. It is absolutely amazing. And these are multi-pigmented colors. So for example, in the orange, instead of it being just orange, it's actually yellow and red, and they mix when they're on the paper and turn into orange. So you get all of these amazing color bursts and hidden patterns, and it's breathtaking. Final page, we are doing ultramarine, scarlet, purple, and black. Same thing, dipping the brush in, tapping it over the page. If anybody has any idea how to put the powder onto the paper more easily with less mess, please let me know. I did just buy these, so I'm not super familiar with how to use them yet. So dipping the brush in and tapping it over the page was the best I could come up with. But look at that black. I mean, it's all the pigments together. So you get the rich, deep black color along with surprises of red and blue and orange all mixed in. You can't recreate this with anything else. Now, one of the good things is once it's dry, all you need is to spray it up a couple times and boom, like magic, it is all reactivated all over again. It takes very minimal water, very minimal effort to get these flowing all over again. So if you have a clump of powder that didn't dissolve, just add some water and watch it spread across the page. Now, my favorite thing about this product is that you can take some of the pigment, drop it into a palette, add some water, and boom, like magic, you now have liquid watercolor. How cool is that? And it lays down so beautifully. It looks like I'm using inks. I mean, the color is just vibrant. It lays down very evenly. It's absolutely, I had so much fun swatching these. Are you kidding? I can't tell you how many pages I have that have swatches and powders all done up. Like, I had so much fun. This is by far like my most favorite art supply that I've ever bought so far. And I decided to swatch out the leaf green and ultramarine to show you how these colors are. So unfortunately, when you turn it into a liquid watercolor, you no longer get the surprising bursts of other colors because now it's all mixed up, but it's still very granulating and very gorgeous, and you're still going to get random patterns and it's still going to be gorgeous. All right, I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check the links in the description if you want to check out any of the supplies I used in today's video. You can find all my socials down there, all my recommendations for beginners, all the good stuff is down there. So make sure to check it out. If you like this video, please consider liking it and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you next time. Happy painting!